right, good morning, you guys. It is currently, what time is it? It's currently like 7:15. I actually got to sleep in today because usually my alarm clock goes off at 5:45, but it is a Thursday. And on Thursday, Da-Quan takes the kids, well, Aubrie, because Ashtian is in middle school, so he goes to the bus stop on his own. But he takes Aubrie usually on Mondays and Thursdays, so I get to sleep in a little bit. So on Thursdays, I tend to start work a little bit later. Usually I start about 12. Today I'm starting at 10 because I had to take a couple of extra clients today. For those of you who are new to the channel, I am an entrepreneur. I own a salon. I do work in the salon. I'm a colorist. I'm a natural hairstylist. I have an online training academy. I have to manage Instagram pages. We have an apparel line. We're working on a natural hair care line. And I have a whole family. So, you know, my days are pretty packed. That's why I look sleepy, so sleepy. But like I said, today's a Thursday. Right now I'm actually making my oatmeal. Yum, yum. Y'all, like, I legit love old-fashioned oatmeal. I grew up eating oatmeal. My grandma always made oatmeal. So, you know, I prefer it over the packaged stuff. So when I do have a little bit more time in the mornings, I do love to make me some oatmeal in the morning. So that's what I'm doing. I'm about to sip on my coffee. I already made me some coffee. Coffee legit don't really do too much for me. I think it's a placebo effect. Like, it's in my head. I just love the way it tastes. But I have 50,000 emails that I need to respond to this morning. I have some forms I need to fill out for our product line to send to the lab. What else do I have to do? Gotta do some home budget stuff. And I gotta, if I have time, try to do a little bit of content planning for 2 of my Instagram pages. My personal and family page and my hair page. So I'm about to do that. Try to get as much done as possible because I have like an hour 45 before I have to leave. Then I'm gonna try and put on a face so I don't go to work looking so sleepy. Okay, you guys, so I am just pulling out of my driveway. I am a little bit late today because I'm not used to going to work at 10. Like, it's usually like 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock. And I usually have a little bit more time to get stuff done because my main days to do like all the house stuff behind the scenes or business stuff behind the scenes is usually like Mondays and Thursday mornings. But since I'm going in a little bit early today, I'm all over the place. And I'm not used to having to turn on a freaking camera to vlog about it. So that took a little bit of time to get the settings together and to get this thing hooked up in the car so I don't have to be holding no camera because you can't do that and drive. But yeah, I'm headed to work now. I didn't get to finish everything I want to do, so in between clients, while my assistant is shampooing some people, I'm gonna be trying to get some stuff done today. Because when I get off work today, me and my bestie, shout out to Brit, we are meeting up tonight. We are both really busy, as most 30-something-year-olds are. So we try to, I would say lately we've been trying to meet up like once a month, and when we're not meeting up, we're talking on Marco Polo. Because I'm like a speed texter, and she be ready to, she'd rather like talk stuff out. So we try to balance each other out a little bit. But we're meeting up tonight after work. We're going to this place called Sushi in Atlanta. We typically do Mexican a lot. Like, I'm a Mexican at heart. Like, I can eat Mexican, I kid you not, like every single week, like twice a week. Like, you give me some guacamole, some cheese, some salsa, and a margarita, and my life is all well. But we usually either do Mexican or sushi. The old sushi place we used to go to, they've gotten kind of slack throughout the years. So we are trying a new place that one of my clients told me about. She raves about it. And coincidentally, it is right around the corner from my salon, so I don't have to rush and drive to a whole nother part of Atlanta when I'm done. So yeah, that's the rest of my day, is trying to finish up the stuff I didn't finish while I'm at work. I added on an extra client at the top of the day who needed to be accommodated, and I added on an extra client at the end of the day who's coming from out of town, and I love my out of town people, so I just felt bad because I've been trying to get off earlier on Thursdays lately. So I added her on, and then going to dinner and chatting it up with the bestie, and that's that. So I'll try to maybe vlog a little bit while I'm at work today, here and there maybe. I don't even know if that's something y'all want to see, I don't know, but if not, I will do a little bit later when I'm heading out with the bestie. But I have a question though. So this lighting, like the sun is all over the place, but whatever. I'm turning 33 this month, well next month, March, because it's the end of February, might as well say this month, shoot. I'm turning 33. So 33 is like such a significant number to me, because you know everybody calls it your Jesus year, and I am a Christian, so I just really been thinking a lot about, y'all keep moving this thing trying to see if I can get this light off my face, but you know. And no, I'm not on the interstate or nothing right now. I'm still in my neighborhood. I live in a real big neighborhood that's like it's like a neighborhood that's like a town center community that has trails, all kind of other crap. But anyway, it has different subdivisions within the neighborhood. So it low-key takes me like 5 minutes to get out of my neighborhood. I'm used to it. When you're not used to it, it can be a bit much. But like I said, I'm used to it. So anyway, I'm turning 33. It is a significant year to me, like I said, because it's the Jesus year. And I feel like since I turned 30, I have been really evolving a lot. Like, I don't know, 30 is like I'm sure 40 probably is a step up from that, but 30s is really different from 20s to me, especially for me, because in my 20s I didn't have your traditional 20s, so I didn't have as much time, I think, as some other people to really figure yourself out, if that makes sense, because I was pregnant at 20. And then Da-Quan and I got married like 3 years after that, had another child a year after that. So I feel like my 20s was me trying to be the best person I could be to be a mom, and figuring out how to be a wife and combine all those things and get through struggles, because clearly you can't have a baby that young and really say, yeah, I know myself. Like, no, you don't. I'm sorry this lighting sucks, by the way. If I wasn't driving, I would adjust it, but you know, can't do that. And I'm about to be on the interstate soon, so I gotta hurry up and turn this thing off. But yeah, like my 20s, I was, you know, really, the 20s for me, I'm just gonna be honest, they were a struggle, because I had 2 kids in my 20s and a husband, and we had to figure our ish out, okay? Like, we had to figure stuff out, because we didn't know ourselves when we started this journey together. I mean, we have legit loved the heck out of each other. I would say we've still been mature, you know, in comparison to some other people, because I've never been a partier and things like that anyway. So it wasn't a struggle in that sense, more of a struggle in really like getting to know yourself while having to juggle all these other things. And then, you know, you, of course, when you have 2 kids, you're thinking about your finances. So we've been chasing ambitions a lot. And so 30s have been a little bit different for me, because while I still have a lot of things I have my hands in and things I'm working on, I'm really been taking the time to really get to know myself, some things I needed to heal from, some things that have, I wouldn't say hindered me, but you know, been some hurdles in life due to my emotions or, you know, communication with others. Just because, okay, is that car serious? Did y'all hear that? Okay, I'm at a red light. Let me see if I can adjust this. Okay, maybe not. But really just getting to know myself. So 30s have been so different, and 33 is like a really big deal to me, because I honestly feel like deep in my spirit, like some changes going on within me, and just finding more peace with who the hell I am, and not worried about what anybody else thinks about me, not worried about judgments from other people, you know, all those things. So, you know, is anybody else in their 30s, like, do you feel the same way? Do you feel like 30s are like this evolutionary time in your life where you're past the BS, but you're moving forward? You might not quite be there, but you're getting there. I really look like a ghost, but I'm already filming, so it is what it is. But you know, I'm excited for 33. Like, it's just a significant number to me, and I've just been growing and evolving so much. Really facing myself. I feel like 30s are the years of facing yourself, like, you know, really discovering deeper than you did in your 20s. Who the hell are you? You know, so that's where I'm at. I'm excited. I've never been a person who has crazy birthday plans, so I don't have any crazy birthday plans. That's just not me. Maybe I'll do that like 35 or something. I don't know. It's probably just gonna be me and hubby going out somewhere in Atlanta, like a staycation or something. But anyway, I am about to be getting on the interstate now, so I'm about to turn this thing off, and I'll be back later. Okay, so I have made it to work today. My assistant is already over here laughing, and I'm about to get her because she's eating as usual.
Doing what I do best.
What she does best. This is Jasmine. Ain't she gorgeous?
Aw,
what are you eating?
A Jimmy Dean bowl with potatoes and eggs, cheese and sausage and bacon.
And all that stuff. Funny thing is, I stopped at the grocery store, and when I was walking in the grocery store, I wasn't getting food, by the way. I was getting other necessities, and she's walking out with a bag full of food because that's what she does best. And then she brought some type of little, what did you bring?
It's like a raspberry, no, strawberry cheese, Danish type of thing.
She's a foodie, but she's the sweets foodie. But yeah, I made it to work. I'm not gonna be vlogging while I work because I have a back-to-back day, like I said, but I wanted you to meet somebody special. This is my sister. She's working, y'all. She's blow drying, working hard. But this is my business partner and sister, Stephanie. We own the salon together. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna be talking about here at work today. I can't really record anymore because it's back to back. So that's that. This is so interesting. It's like put it and toss it.
Yeah.
Well, you know this is raw. You gonna try that?
I'm gonna try it. I will eat some raw. Like I don't.
So Brittany does not eat raw stuff like that.
I'm gonna try it.
This is their ceviche that my client said I needed to get. It looks so fresh though. And the foodie in me is excited. I'm about to get your reaction.
Oh my god.
Hold on, I'm gonna try mine.
Okay.
Okay. You're actually trying it before me. Go ahead. No, because I didn't even rub my stick. No, I want you to try it first.
So do I chew this?
Huh?
Do I chew this?
Yeah, you gotta chew it. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
What?
It's really good.
Okay, I gotta try it. Okay.
It's really good. Actually, it's seasoned. Like it's.
Girl, I can't even pick off all these individual things. Okay, I'm about to try it. It's fresh.
It's really good.
Ooh.
A lot of flavor.
It has a lot of flavor.
I cannot get
It's a win. She says that she doesn't like raw sushi. And this girl is killing
It's good. It's really
this roll. Like, so they say that you don't need soy sauce with their rolls. That's what my client who told me to come here said. And legit, you don't need soy sauce. Like, it's just so fresh and flavorful. Yes.
This one.
Okay, so we're talking about how we're in our 30s. I was talking earlier about how I'm turning 33 and, like, you know, discovering different phases of life and stuff. And we both are in this phase where it's like we're ambitious and you put so much into your careers that you get to this point and you're like, family. You know, like, what do you think? Like, just thinking about family.
Oh, for me? You know, I feel like you can have it all, but at the end of the day, you're not putting 100% into all of your endeavors. So yes, I can do it all, but in different periods in our life, you're giving a little more to one area, and another area is getting a little less. Now, it still might be a great experience, and you still might be doing great things, but there's going to come a certain time where your values kind of change, and you really see what life is about, and your purpose changes. And so from there, you're able to scale back and really sit back and think about, what do I want for myself and my family. So yes, I love my career, but maybe I can't do it at 110% like I was.
I agree 100% because, like I was saying, for me, I put so much into my career because we had 2 kids in our 20s, so we had to not be broke. Like, we had to provide for these kids, and so with putting so much into your career, like, you still want nice things and you want a certain life, and I still, you know, like, gave a lot to my family, but I just feel like the more I get into my 30s, and especially like at 33, speaking of that's intense, it's just really now making me like over Christmas break, for instance, I took off, how much I took off? A whole week. I never take off that much for work ever, and it was so peaceful. Like, I was just at so much peace. Like, we just got to spend time together. He was off too, uninterrupted, and so it just really has me this year making sure, like, when I'm focusing on, you know, different streams of income, that it's to where I don't have to put so much time away, you know? So I don't know if that's like the traditional 30-something-year-old. Like, are we wired different?
We might be.
Like, what is everybody else in their 30s thinking about? Like we both have kids, like early 30s. Like, we're both, she's 33, I'm about to be 33 next month. But like, is everybody else thinking about other things? Like, is it because we have kids younger? Like, what is it? Because we're just like, we've been working and we just want to enjoy life in a more peaceful way without working as hard, but without missing a beat, without missing any money, you know, and just our spirituality and just happiness and peace in life. So I don't know if that's the norm. Maybe everybody else is just still grinding. I don't know. Okay, you guys, so my day is still not over. I'm sitting in the parking deck right now because my husband messaged me some hours ago, like, oh my gosh, I got through to some last minute tickets to see Kevin Hart. I'm like, what? He's like, he's filming something here in Atlanta at some comedy club. It's literally like exclusive, only 85 people. And so he's like 5 minutes away, because I was like, I'm not driving back home. So I stayed, you know, in town. And I'm waiting on him to get here so we can go see Kevin Hart. I just left with my bestie. It's what, 7:20? It starts at 8. The funny thing is, this is so like not my normal day in the life, the day I choose to film a day in the life. Like everything else, yeah, but I would not be back at home at daggone 8 o'clock. I'm such a homebody. So, you know, hey, worked out perfectly. So of course, I'm pretty sure I can't take any camera in there. They're probably gonna make you turn your phones off. I don't know. But this is my last vlog for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please follow me. It'll show my IG next. It'll have IGs below, and subscribe to our channel. Mwah!